this wonderful, beautiful Wednesday evening?
Yeah, bro, what's up? I'm gonna be eating throughout this, but I'll mute my mic throughout because I have not eaten today, and I have to do some more stuff after this. So, welcome to Blast Zone. As Zach said, I'm TKBreezy. This is Coney, and this is EE. We're gonna talk to you guys about stuff. Coney, what do we have on the docket today?
We got a couple things. First off, well, I don't want to spoil too much. We'll start off with this, with the Inkling bit. Let me get out the tweet really quick.
You didn't tweet, bro? You didn't tweet,
no,
bro?
I should have. I forgot.
Come on, like I'm just here for the retweet.
I know.
I'm a retweeter. Somebody tweeted. I'm a retweeter.
Where the hell?
There we go.
Did I put the image? Bro, come on. Oh, here we go. I'll just use this one. Fuck it. This is the old one. No. No. Every time I try to type your name in, somebody else just jumps in the way. What the fuck?
It was good.
That's weird.
Are you talking about me? Anyway, Coney, let me host them real quick.
It's going up.
Let's go to master host Coney. Easy, oh cheesy.
Blazone 2 weeks in a row. I know for sure Corona has taken me. Come on, bro.
That's OD, dude.
Okay, but we'll take a break next week, man. Now y'all got me mad.
You asked for this. This is what
I'm
you
going
get.
on full hiatus.
I'm tired, bro. We're retiring. We'll be back next year. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Blast Zone. We are now live. YouTube audience, thank you for being patient with us. I know we're sort of getting everything ready. That's my fault. I should have done this before. We are the best Smash Brothers podcast of all time, as you know.
By far, bar none.
Yeah, there's no competition.
Facts, my guy.
So we're going to be talking about Super Smash Brothers, stuff that happened over the past week. With online being such a prevalent thing, a lot of these things are going to be focused on online events, obviously. But sometimes we'll talk about how offline might be affected, maybe some of the player things. And our first topic, which I think is kind of interesting, sort of meets at that intersection, which is Cosmos won what I would consider a major. It is an online major, but a lot of great competition there, beating DeBuzz in finals. A lot of top players also in the bracket, and a lot of people who are sort of fill that top player role now in light of all this COVID stuff. So like Cola, who is, super good online. He actually had to meet MK Leo at one point. We can talk about all this later. If you want to know our thoughts in depth, please ask us anything, #BlastZone. But Cosmos won, and he won with Inkling, which is very interesting to me. What were you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, you can't. I mean, he won with Inkling for sure, but you have to, put some respect on his Pikachu too. Like,
good point.
It was there. It was there. It made some plays right there. I mean, it definitely got him past Sonics. Sonics, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So overall, though, it's just nice to see that, Inkling players are still out there. As I said, if Cosmos was going to fully drop Inkling, then that means all I can think of is space. And so, good shit to Cosmos, I guess, for managing to take it with two different characters.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome, actually, because I know Cosmos had been, it seems like he's been, applying himself again, putting a lot of effort into, getting his Pikachu up to snuff, getting his Inkling right again. And so it's nice to see those results kind of go his way and stuff like that. And I just happen to think Cosmos is a fantastic player anyway. So him making it that far when he was able to close it out, that was really good, especially against somebody like DeBuzz. I figure, if he lost the first set to DeBuzz, I think DeBuzz wins the tournament because that's just how kind of DeBuzz operates. So the fact he's able to close it out pretty solidly in the opening one, good stuff to him.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of similarly that, if DeBuzz reset, it was probably over. What's interesting to me is that Cosmos had to have less stamina to make it that far because he only went through winners. And obviously, that's a huge... I don't mean to take anything away from him, but I said this during the thing. I think Inkling and actually probably Pikachu to an extent, they have a lot of difficulty killing. They require a lot of, mental processing at a high level. And it's I wonder if not dipping down into losers, making the run that DeBuzz did, because DeBuzz had to go all the way from 7th to 2nd, which is insane. I think Inkling and Pikachu both sort of fill that character archetype where you get damage basically for free, but you gotta get kind of creative in how to get your KOs, unless you have them super lined up with Pikachu, and sometimes you get the up throw Thunder, and sometimes you land Roller, which I thought was interesting because Cosmos was using Roller so much.
Yeah, it was funny because like he like choked his Roller like confirms too a couple of times.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, a
like
couple
he like it was kind of like, okay, I guess this is happening. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was
Can't put
funny.
we're not on Zoom Zero, otherwise I definitely would. Good time. We gotta get on Zoom next time. We gotta get on Zoom next time.
Maybe. Yeah, we're just doing this on Discord. If Zoom's better, I'll happily jump over to that.
Zoom is only better in this aspect for the virtual background, so we can do dumb shit with that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. So next blast on Zoom. Got it. Dash attack. Oh yeah, as ESAM said, dash attack definitely works as well. You know what's interesting to me is like I understand that dash attack is like it technically is unsafe, but no one seems to punish it right. So it just Pikachu just be out here dash tagging for free all the time, and like, but it is a good move. You know what I'm saying? It's very strong.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a nice burst option, so it works out quite well for Pikachu's in general. But I understand what you mean by like Pikachu having a hard time to kill. You usually don't just see like the Stray F smash or something, or the Stray up smash come out like with Fox. Foxes are going to be like word. I'm just going to up smash you every time you do anything on my shield, like, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Fox, or I'm just gonna keep spamming back air until it hits, or up air until it hits. But Pikachu, I feel like you have to usually have setups, or you just go for dash attack.
Yeah, I think Cosmos being able to make it that far with two characters is definitely very impressive, and knowing when to switch each, like having confidence. We were talking about it with DeBuzz a little bit, like having two characters and three characters in the case of that weird ass Rob. It's really good to be able to know your game plan and stick to it all the way, and it seems like Cosmos did that. Speaking of Robs, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and this is really the hot topic of the weekend, justice for Grayson. You guys, I know you guys heard about this. I have more familiarity with this because I was here for the whole thing. The Meister thing with Goblin, I didn't really know, and maybe we were wrong about that last week. But this Grayson stuff. So for anybody that doesn't know, there's a Rob player from Texas named Grayson, a very talented player. He was actually up 2-0 on Cosmos, who went on to win the tournament. They did a ping test, like a lag test, after game 2. And
they did it twice.
They did it twice? Okay.
Yeah, they did it after the first game.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess they kept playing, and then they did it again after the second game, and then continued.
So they did 2 lag tests, and they found Grayson wanting, and they DQ'd him. And apparently Cosmos didn't have to take the lag test the second time, but then Sylvanas started tweeting like their speed tests, and they were insane. They were like 500 megabytes up and down. It was nuts. So a lot of people are saying, there's definitely a way to game the system, right? Like, you just download 30 4K hentais at the same time, and then, like, you have one up, one down. That's what I would do. And then you're like, oh, well, I don't know what happened. My internet's fine. I don't know why we had a laggy connection, and then get the other guy in trouble.
I mean, do you think Cosmos would do that, though, for real?
I don't. No.
Okay. All right. I was just checking real quick.
No.
I don't think Cosmos is that scummy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that would be intense.
Just to be clear, I think Cosmos is a good dude, but I do think this exposes a big flaw in how we manage these online events. Because, like, how do you manage that? Apparently, the way that they were doing it is a TO would just come into the room and play them both individually and be like, okay, this dude's lagging. He's gone.
Okay.
I think that the DQ was unwarranted because of how the fact that it was the second time. So if you were going to DQ him, you could have DQ him after game 1, but you didn't. And now we're in game 2, and that's when we're going to decide to DQ. And so that, regardless of knowing everything else, looks dumb shady, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm down 2-0, DQ that guy, right? It just looks dumb shady. But the other thing is that I think a lot of people don't really understand. Like, I had to learn this myself, but a lot of people, including myself, did not understand how, speed tests really don't matter as much to the eye when it comes to online. It's actually more so about the ping, and his ping was decently high. I did a speed test just to see. My ping was at like 8. His joint was at like 20 something.
Yeah.
And like, even though he passed by like this much of a margin. And then so you do that, you couple that with the fact that his speeds were like relatively low as well. You know, it's not great. And I understand that, you know, he wasn't on Wi-Fi, or he was on Wi-Fi or whatever. But like, if that was the case, then he should have just reran the test and put that out there too. Like, plug your computer up. Is your Switch on on Ethernet? Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said his Switch was on Ethernet, and he ran the speed test on Wi-Fi, and he didn't realize it until it was too late. But it's like, that sucks, but it was going to happen to somebody. Phil, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, I mean, at the end of the day, you can only, like, these tournaments can only be as regulated as good as the moderators want to do it. Like, one thing I saw a lot of people saying was like, it was just favoritism, and that's what kind of sparked the whole hashtag.
Sure.
And I can kind of get that, you know what I'm saying? I've heard the conflicting reports, but I mean, really, at the end of the day, you know, what can you do? This is what we have to work with right now. So you do the best you can. Now, I will say this, okay? I think it's horseshit that the man got, you know, went up 2 games and then got DQ'd. I didn't think that was very fair. You know what I'm saying? There could have been I feel like there could have been another workaround to that, but I'm not knocking Cosmos at all. I'm just saying that situation didn't seem like it was handled the best. So I will give them kudos. Okay, I will give them kudos for actually compensating Grayson. Okay, I think that's pretty good on their part. I think he's got like a free trip to the next big event whenever that happens. So that's cool. But one thing that came out of that was them saying that we was like clowning on him or whatever during the top 8. And I'm like, I personally, and I know you guys weren't, but I'm saying I was laughing at the fact that the TOs, okay, or the TOs or the mod or whatever, couldn't handle this shit better. So now so you have to come out of pocket to rectify this situation. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but that's not what we were even talking about at the time. There was a very, very boring match that was about to come up, and
Sonic's the buzz.
Yeah, there was a very, very boring match that was potentially about to come up. That actually been a lot better than what I thought it was. Shout out to Sonic's the buzz. I mean, the timeout happened, I think.
It was fine.
Once. But, you know, it was fine. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But a very, very boring with matches coming up, and then me and Coney started playing with our mics like we were disconnecting, like our Wi-Fi, like our internet was going bad. Like, and somehow, if you took that as a attack on you 4 hours after the event happened, you think I'm still thinking about that shit? Fuck out of here, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, that's just trying to make enemies out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just the NPC in your story right now. And now you trying to fight me? Like, come on, bro.
Well, I think that's sort of what a lot of things get caused by that. I know it's a silly thing, but like he tweeted out the commentators are making fun of me, and like instead of looking, a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, that's awful, bro. Those 3 are such clowns. I hated this other time where they," and it just made like it spirals, and it's like we're not even talking about you, man. Like
yeah, bro.
But I don't know. He was sensitive. A lot of things happen. It's whatever. I just like I said, I
think to me he won the tournament. You are getting a free ride to another tournament. And in your own hotel room, most likely. I'm assuming.
All accommodations, flight, hotel, entry.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's like going to share it with anyone like that, but I'm sure that dude was planning to pay on forever. So to me, regardless of the money that he would have made, that would have just went back to going to tournaments anyway. So he didn't even got to spend the money anymore, bro. You won the tournament, IMO.
I think he got more.
I mean, he definitely came up with like, I mean, like, he should have been like something should have happened. Like that was a really nice gesture on the TO or Mod's part, whoever was responsible for it. But yeah, it's like there's just like do your own research before you just assume like something is the case, because that seems to happen quite frequently lately, and it's actually kind of annoying. I don't know who he was DMing, who said that shit, that we were clowning him or whatever, but fuck that guy. Okay, you're an idiot. Okay, I don't know who it was. Okay, I don't care who it was. You can at me right now. You're a fucking idiot. So just throwing that out there. Not Grayson. Grayson's not fucking.
Yeah, Grayson's fine. Kind of screwed over by a weird system. We're kind of figuring it out, and I guess Grayson is the first like casualty of this. I mean, like this is more of this is gonna happen, dude. It's going to.
I mean, I feel like it's probably happening on a smaller scale to shit we just don't know. Because,
you're right.
Like
it's not high profile,
dude. And I just saw someone talking about gatekeeping Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm going to gatekeep Wi-Fi. Like, if you don't have good internet, you should not be trying to play on Wi-Fi. Like, I don't understand. Like, if your parents are only paying for one up, one down, and you have 400 ping, do not subject everybody else to that shit. Like, I'm not gonna feel sad for you because you potentially can't play on Wi-Fi. Of course, I'm gonna gatekeep. I pay my $100 for my internet just like every other person who wants to play online. Okay, and before then, I was at my parents' house, right? You know what I'm saying? I was on my parents' house, and they had that shitty internet. And you know what I did? Not play online because it wasn't fun for me, and it wasn't fun for whoever I was probably playing against.
You know, bro, it's kind of bullshit that like we hold events in like different cities across the country because like I want to go to Genesis. Why don't you give me a flight? Why don't you pay for my hotel? It's not fair. You know, I should be able to go to that. If your complaint is that you can't play on strong Wi-Fi because you can't afford the $100 a month, how did you manage to do anything? How did like you couldn't go to the offline events? This is the most accessible top level Smash has ever been, ever.
Yeah, I'm saying you probably playing on your fucking family Switch, not even just yours.
That's true. You sharing it. And I don't even understand that. Like, how do you afford the you know what I'm saying? You can afford the payment for the Nintendo Online, but people still don't get a LAN adapter to go with it. It's like an extra $9.
There's many. Look, I'm not saying that there's not many factors affecting it, but it's not a fucking right to play online. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing I'm trying to get at. Smash in general is not a right to play, and I actually hate that logic that people have where they feel like there's a right to play in tournaments or online or whatever was going on. There's a couple people that are already banned, you know, from the Smash community. So it's not a right, you know what I mean? Like you can play if you can, and if you can't, well then hop in that training mode, bro. You still have the game, you know what I mean? You just can't play with us until you go to an offline tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, we're off sync? Oh, I don't know how to fix that. Sorry, chat.
Just refresh, and if it doesn't work, just
sorry, fellas. Just don't. Just listen. Don't watch. All right. So, sorry. Let me just make sure.
Oh, that's a flex right there, bro. He's got one MS ping.
Gotcha.
The god.
So let's. I forgot to take this down in its own topic, but I want to talk about this in particular, and I was being a little tongue in cheek during the stream. I don't really fuck with this whole like worldwide thing, bro. Like I don't like that. I get that the quarantine series is online and it's a really cool thing, and Charlie Critical wants to do this for everybody, and that's super cool. And listen, I got no problem with the player. Like Tariq, I'm sure he's a really cool guy. I'm sure he's a great person. I got no issue with him. Why are we letting someone from Germany enter a tournament where everybody else is from North America? That's crazy to me. We're already complaining. Like, I just... And a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, his internet was fine. Okay, but for some of the people, why is that allowed? Like, and why is DeBuzz... Why is DeBuzz getting shit for not wanting to play somebody across the ocean?
DeBuzz had every right to be upset, okay? Listen, I'm talking... that should be a North American event only. And I'm saying that Europe should have their own as well. The fact of the matter is, the capabilities aren't there to meet the demand that you want over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't a thing, okay? You can't have somebody from Germany, like, and again, Tariq, to his credit, his internet was pretty good. But you know what happens when that dude from Dubai wants to enter? You know what I'm saying? South Africa. Shit gets real, and it gets real unfair. We have to have rules and regulations. It's like tariffs, okay? You can't just buy and trade from anywhere in the world. You got to have strict regulations, and we need to lock that shit down a little bit more.
I was very surprised you knew what that was.
I've been reading, bro. I've been home. I've been reading.
He gets the Washington Post.
There you go.
I feel you.
I just I don't know what the answer is. Maybe there isn't one. Like maybe we just have the whole. Maybe honestly, maybe it is just worldwide and whatever. I just don't like it. I don't care. I'm not the TO. You do the tournament you want to do, but I think it's a time bomb too. I feel like that's gonna pop off. You know, like that's gonna be something bad.
I ran this line one day, and I was just like, this is the last time I ran a line without putting NA only, please. This dude from Australia entered and played Link. I couldn't do shit. I literally couldn't do shit. He was just jumping in place and naring, and I literally could not do shit. I was like, are you real right now, bro? He's like, yeah, my bad for the lag, bro. I'm from Australia. I played one game and said, you know what, GG's, man. You got it. The God.
My bad for the lag?
My bad for the lag.
If it's your bag, just forfeit. Do us all a favor.
Well, he
Yeah,
could.
I don't know what you. Nah,
He could
man,
try
like,
a
you know what you're
game.
getting
Like,
into.
have fun.
Nah, come
My
on,
favorite
bro.
streamer, TKBreezy, is streaming 12 hours behind me on a different time zone, literally flipped around the world. I want to play one game with my favorite caster, TKBreezy.
Hey, listen, okay. There's a chance that I can go to Australia too. You know, you may be Australia God.
I am Mr. Australia.
They might need me too one day. You know,
I'm Mr. Australia.
I am
He
Mr.
is
Down
a-
Under.
Let's go.
You can,
Mr. Down Under.
Mr. Down Under. I think we're all in agreement here. Fuck the rest of the world. North America only. Stop subbing. I don't have alerts on. Thank you, Dranios.
Whoa,
Fuck the world.
Trump.
Oh
Trump.
no, Virum's here. He just got here. Oh no. All right. So
No, but real rap, it needs to be region locked. That's the bottom line. It needs to be region locked. Have a quarantine series tournament for the EU. Have a quarantine series tournament for America. And even though the Cali to East Coast connection isn't the greatest, it's still better than East Coast to the Kingland. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
There's a lot that goes into it. It has to be
Queensland.
implemented.
let's just
Period.
let's consider this a learning experience because like yeah we ask for all this but like Critical's still doing this huge thing and I don't want to make it sound like we're ungrateful or anything. It's just like we had to do this to learn what would be
Yeah.
wrong with
This
it.
is after the fact.
Exactly, yeah. And that kind of goes into the final topic before Q&A. Online production kind of sucks. Hashtag best we could do.
best we could do.
Pound was a struggle for a lot of it. Especially
Tell me about it.
especially during top 8 where all three of us were like trying to be synced at the same time with like the gameplay because Phil's on Discord, TK and I are on VLC, but we don't at the same time. So it's super difficult to like react at the same time. And it sucks because like adding us as spectators into the lobby can create lag. So we don't want to do that. I don't know what the answer is. I feel like the VLC thing like was the closest we could get.
It like kind of worked.
Parsec is the answer.
Parsec?
Parsec is fabulous.
So what would that
These online tournaments need to run. So Parsec is just like the direct feed
Okay.
to like the one person's monitor or whatever everybody else can see, and you can set it up in a way that you'll only have the game sound on your end and not your voice, so you don't hear the echo. That's what K-Sizzle does for the Knifey Wars.
So
Like,
that would look like Briggs setup. It would be Briggs' setup with Parsec on, and then we have a direct feed into that.
Yeah, it's super clean and everything's on time. Like it's beautiful.
Okay.
I think that I mean, and it wasn't just the Pound one too. We actually had a really hard time commentating at the Quarantine Minor because the second day we were just looking at Critical's OBS. We didn't even get sound.
Yeah,
So, I hate not hearing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, I felt bored, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt distracted or whatever. And then, of course Zero came to come, do the Zero thing and everyone was like, "Yo, Zero? Why do we even have commentators, bro? Zero's right there." So,
No.
he did his damn thing though, so I give it up. Like I'm big props to him to be able to commentate without hearing the sound the game. But I hate not hearing the game, bro. And
That shit's weird.
It's just weird. Yeah, it's just mad weird.
I'm really glad Zero was there though, because like I don't know, man. I really like listening to him commentate. I think he brings
Oh, yeah,
something.
he does the thing.
Yeah,
bro. He does the thing.
I think he's very good in that sense. I'd like to see him at more of this stuff, honestly, because like he's got that whole extra like group like wrapped around his finger. You know what I mean? He's reaching that YouTube audience. It's like he's doing God's work. He's spreading the gospel, and then they're gonna follow him. So I think that's like I think he's doing
Good for
great.
the scene, man. There's no negatives with that.
Yeah.
Him retiring was actually the best thing for the scene.
A lot of people dump on him for that too. It's like, dude, it's a net gain. Him doing whatever he does, like any content that he does, as long as he gets viewers, it's a net gain for the scene. I don't get why people just want to dump on anybody that's successful. It's like anybody that gets views, it's like, oh, well, they're not doing it the right way. He's fine. If you watch Zero's videos, they're great. He's just, I don't know.
He's fantastic.
It's annoying. Anyway, I didn't mean to go on a tangent there.
Money is demonized in Smash still. So
It's weird.
yeah. It's just you're being man. We liked you when you were on the grind, fucking barely scrounge around to eat, and then that first time you get that big deal. Wow, man, you changed.
I'm saying, bro. Why you selling out?
Yeah.
You don't play this game? I'm playing it right now.
You changed, bro.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Oh, you know what? I did want to have one more comment
Sure.
on online stuff. So it was. I saw this tweet by I think it was Bro Selena, and he was getting, because we mentioned HBox. He's giving HBox shit for hosting his tournament on I think it's the same weekend as Collision, right? So I think Collision had been announced for a while, and then like he's doing the box, which I think it's fine if there's 2 online tournaments, like bigger online tournaments on the same weekend or whatever. I don't really think that's a big deal. So my comment about that was I don't really understand. Is it like an issue of maybe you're not allowed to enter both, something like that? But I didn't really see a big deal with the thing overlapping.
Actually, I didn't even think about that. The fact that you could just enter both. That's.
Why are we complaining about Wi-Fi when y'all don't fucking care about Wi-Fi? I don't get it. I'm trying to understand. I just don't get it, bro. Like, people don't care about Wi-Fi until some controversy happens.
Oh, they said Collision was pushed back? Oh, for real, was it? I love HBox, bro. He literally just bullies the scene whenever he wants. That's a fucking mob boss right there. Let's go.
I feel like
you can negotiate or I can crush you. Like.
I think the problem though is that HBox isn't just working with like us within the scene. He's working with like people who are who are elevating it. Like,
he's beyond.
Yeah, he's trying to bring in Team Liquid. He's trying to bring in like stars. He's trying to bring in a lot of money. That's, I think, it sucks that sometimes we have to bow to it, and it sucks that like Seattle in particular has been dicked over and over by that. If you guys know, don't park in the grass. Yeah. Like
Say it, man.
It's always Seattle for some reason, and I love that scene, so I feel bad for those guys. But like, those things, like the things that HBox is trying to put together, I could be wrong, but I feel like those have a lot of dependencies and a lot of pieces that have to come together. And like, if they have one weekend where it can happen, that's the weekend, and it sucks, but that's what it is. You know, it's sort of
life, baby.
Yeah. So
yeah, I see. Before we get into some questions, see someone say it's kind of the only option, so we're kind of in the position to complain. I don't think so. I think that we've been complaining about the same shit over and over. That is viable to complain about. Wi-Fi is not that great, for sure. You know what I mean? But to do this thing where we are deciding which side to be on based off what's happening is very annoying. When certain top players lose, everyone's like, "LOL, Wi-Fi is trash," right? "LOL, Wi-Fi is trash." It doesn't matter. It's Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
whatever. Then Grayson gets DQ'd, and now look at all you bitches. Like, all y'all now like rallying to talk mad shit about someone when, again, wait, hold on now. Wi-Fi doesn't matter though, right? So if he got DQ'd and it doesn't matter, then why are we mad? You know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter, right? It don't matter, but it does matter though. So like, pick a side and stick on it. If you like Wi-Fi, then love Wi-Fi. And I'm gonna go down your timeline and find out what y'all was talking about, okay? Because if I see you talking some good shit on Wi-Fi, and then I go back and see you talking some shit on Wi-Fi later, I'm bringing both those tweets, I'm collecting them, and I'm tweeting right back at you.
I don't know if that's the same though, because like I would complain. I won't complain about it until I lose a couple grand. I was up 2-0 on the winner of the tournament. I would have beat his ass. I should have won the goddamn tournament.
Who even? I get that's Inuit logic. I give it up. I give it up.
Wisconsin Samurai. I feel like if I'm Grayson, I'd be pissed as hell, bro.
I feel like I understand where he is upset, but I'm talking about the other people who are like the bystanders. The bystanders. I'm talking specifically for he was directly affected by that DQ. He's not in the tournament anymore. The bystanders who will watch their favorite top player lose and be like, it doesn't matter, it's Wi-Fi, and then flip around and be like, wow, I can't believe they DQ Grayson. Wi-Fi is so fucking important to him. That shit's wrong.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
obviously.
Questions. No.
All right, fellas. I think that's it. Yeah, I think we're gonna dip over into. It's been about. We run through these fast, man. The show starts at 7. It's only 7:23. I feel like the bulk of this show is just viewer questions.
Yeah.
Because like if we're at events, I think there's more for us to talk about. But with this stuff,
quick second.
What's up?
So
he got DQ'd out of losers as well?
Yeah, he got double DQ'd. And that's a little wild. Because like you should be DQ'd out of winners and have a chance to fix it. Yeah, he got double DQ'd. That's a little crazy.
Okay, was it a DQ? Okay, I'm DQing you out of winners and losers, or was it DQ to losers try and play again?
No, he's out. Winners and losers. He's out of the tournament.
Oh, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, that's a little dumb.
He should have given that. That's kind of
All right, no, that conversation is definitely worth it. Then he should have got 2 tournaments out of that. They DQ'd him out the fucking tournament.
Yeah,
bro.
they let him go. They're like, nah,
That's
you're gone.
kinda-
That's a little busted. I don't know about that. Just get that ass
but
banned. Just you're gone. Ugh.
That's rough. You know what? I understand his frustration to that.
He played in a single elimination.
Damn.
Imagine being up 2-0 on Leo and then they kick you out of the building. Like the guy that's gonna win the tournament, like, get your ass out of here.
Oh god.
That's tough.
Oh god. No, I didn't flop. I still think Grayson is allowed to be mad, but I think that he still got the better of the deal. He needs 2 tournaments now. I still believe everything I said before then, but lag once and get kicked out of the whole tournament, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
At least get another lag test in the losers bracket. They just said, nah, bro.
Yeah.
You passed the lag test, but we still want you
Yeah.
out.
He didn't even get a chance.
That sounds like a TO trying to make up some time. That sounds like a TO that's like that sounds to me like a TO that's like, yo, this bracket is behind. I'm not waiting for this dude to do another lag test. Fuck this. Get him out of here.
He's like, how much do you think I have to pay him just to make amends? They're in the TO chat like, all right, man, we're gonna put out a apology tweet about 2 hours from now. Let's get it.
I mean, you know, all that stuff.
I'd actually love to see that discussion they were having during that.
Yeah, the DMs must be incredible. Honestly, bro,
Yeah.
I mean, like, never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but I realized that this is probably going out to a lot of people that don't know, like, the joke. But I was gonna be like, TO's got the money, man. They've got the money to split. They don't care. They hoard like 90% of the scene's wealth, so they can buy the guy's flight. Whatever. That's a joke. TOs do not have that. Support your local TO. Hashtag support your local TO. All right.
Hashtag was that Smash World Tour Relief Fund? Dude, y'all
Yeah.
get those shirts? Thank you. All right.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Everybody, if you are watching right now on Twitch, hit us up on Twitter with the hashtag BlastZone with your questions. We would do it in Twitch chat, but then it would just fill up the chat, and that would kind of suck. Hit us up, hashtag BlastZone. Ask us anything you want, Smash-related or not. I don't really care. We asked some wild questions last week, or we answered some.
I guess we did.
So, you know, let's keep it civil, and let's see how it goes. If you're watching this on YouTube, we do this every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that's 4 p.m. over there on the West Coast. So, if you want to ask us anything, hit us up with hashtag BlastZone. But anyway, let's get started. Let me find the first one. Actually, let me not do it in this window so this can keep populating. Okay.
Also, don't forget, bro, you can still win a bounce house, and if you do win it, we'll come over and jump in your bounce house. That's the
Yeah,
BlastZone promise.
We've never had to do it, but we could.
We will.
want to.
Here we go. Brian Kinney. How was your day?
It was cool.
Yep.
I mean, I played some Smash. You know, Sheik's still very hard to play online. I did some Animal Crossing dailies. Now I have 3 talk shows to do. This is the second of 3. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, my day was cool. Woke up, finished my video for YouTube, which I'm gonna drop on Friday. Went for a nice run, and then came here and get to talk to you guys. So good day.
Stuff. I'm trying to find. I need 2 things, and actually, we've got a pretty big audience, so maybe you guys will be able to tell me. 2 things. 1, I need to buy a new GameCube controller. If anybody could link me that, just tweet at me. Please let me know. 2, what is the most reputable IQ test? Because I had a sub goal for taking an IQ test, and if I'm not superior, if I'm not 115 IQ, I am giving away 50 subs. So I need to make sure it's like 100% accurate. I'm not trying to fuck with a fake one.
What is the average IQ?
100.
That seems kind of high. 100?
100.
So you think you're 15 decimals above?
Well, here's the thing. I was gonna make it average, and like if I'm below average, then I'll give everybody subs. But come on, do I seem like I'm below average? I don't think so. I think I'm smart. I think
you're very
I
smart.
think-
I just think that's a lot.
I feel like average is so. Oh my God, Pierce is giving away 10 subs. Thank you, Pierce. I gotta go through these and make sure. Thank you very much. Okay, wow.
Pierce,
That's out of nowhere.
come back, man.
Holy
We
shit.
miss you, man. The heck?
Thank you, Pierce. But yeah. Anyway,
Coney, this is actually a good question. Phil, what's a decibel?
It's like the you know, when you go up in a frequency or you go up in points.
He's right.
He's right.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah. My man's Google. He's got excellent Wi-Fi. He uploaded that mad fast. He just.
Nah, I just that's what I believe. I just thought it sounded cooler.
You got it, bro. Proud of you.
Oh, man.
Thanks,
You said
man.
decibel. All right.
It's been a while.
Anyway, if you guys have any good IQ tests, please hit it at me. Please. Sorry I have
The
to.
chat says that's decimal. I know about decibels for sound, but I don't know. Is that like...
Decibel is sound. Decimal is.
I said decibel.
Yes.
Right.
But I said decimal.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Can we speed it along? I mean,
Sorry,
what are we doing?
I'm stalling to get through all these subs because 10 subs and I gotta skip through every alert. People on YouTube probably don't know what's going on. I turned off sub alerts and they're still happening, so whatever. All right, Dongle Dude says, who is the fakest hype character in Ultimate? To me, any other answer besides Zero Suit is wrong. Who's fake hype?
Pac-Man.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow. Okay.
Stop.
Wow.
Pac-Man.
Fake hype? Wolf?
No. Wolf's
Nah,
nice,
nah.
bro. I got the right answer.
I think you. But I'm talking about like from watching and being like, wow, sick gameplay. I'm gonna go. You know, I'm gonna go with Falcon. I'm gonna go with Falcon too.
No.
The chat is saying Falcon, and I didn't think about it, but seeing whatever to me is not hype anymore. Like that's
That's
dead.
not what Falcons
That shit
do,
out my
though.
face.
Falcons are hype,
Yeah,
bro.
they still do that though. They still
Falcon
do that,
is
though. Come
nice.
on. Okay.
You're hating Falcon in Ultimate? No, it's not Falcon.
Nick C is nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime I
Nick C
see
is
it,
so
nice.
fun to
Nick
watch.
C's nice.
Nick C is nice for sure. However, all the rest of the Falcons who are thinking that they just did some fucking amazing 5-hit combo after just doing the same neutral air forward knee. Come on, bro. That's just not hype anymore.
That doesn't.
I've
You
seen
don't
the knee.
hate Falcon. You hate Falcon players, and I feel that because Falcon players are weird.
Hold on, bro.
What?
Hold on. Did they not say fake hype as in?
They're talking
The
about
character,
the
right?
character, not the players, though.
Okay, so Falcon is unhype except for Nick C. Not even Fatality gets him hype anymore, bro. And he is.
Okay,
Well, he was.
yeah.
I don't know if he isn't.
I feel that.
Yeah.
My answer is Pokemon Trainer. Everybody's like,
Okay.
"Oh my God, 3 characters so hard." No, every character does the same thing in every matchup, and you only there's very slight variations, like more Squirtle against Zero Suit. But everybody's like, "Yo, 3 characters, he's so hype." All you're doing is grabbing with Squirtle at 0, doing up or down airs with Ivysaur, and then trying to win the match with Charizard. Like you're just doing the same goddamn thing over and over.
That's very true. Let me get the down throw combo, swap to Ivysaur. Let me camp till about 90%. Oh, I've been hit a lot. Let me swap to
Big
Charizard.
lizard. Pokemon trainers are.
Except for Virum, bro. Virum, he's all Zard. I give it up for Virum. He's all Zard.
I told you I didn't know when we played at Summit. I didn't know Virum like played only Charizard, so I thought he was being mad disrespectful. Every time we played, he would just go Charizard. I was like, "You motherfucker! Like, you just that's the worst one, right?" He's like, "No, I just played this one." I was
Bro,
like,
Virum
"All right,
with
bro."
the mix-up one time where he came down from the platform with Ivysaur and hit me with like a back air and then switched. I was like, oh, mix.
Man, his lifestyle he never has invincibility frames. He comes down off the platform and he just wastes them. That's crazy.
He be there.
Yeah. All right. Just to be clear, Charizard's fine. Pokemon Trainer is fake hype, but I like Charizard. He's fun.
Yeah.
Atomic says, "How much do you think confidence affects top level play? What do you think is the best mindset to be in during tournament?" Confidence is massive.
A lot.
Massive.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes. You can know everything about this game, but not be confident in your reads, and you're going to be stuck in shield or trying to be on the defensive. That's my biggest issue with this game is that like I don't know everything for sure, but I know enough that I know I should be beating more people than I have lost to. Like I know there's definitely certain people I've lost to in tournament because of my own head instead of them actually just outplaying me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, confidence is fucking huge. I mean, like it all comes together. You need to have game knowledge. You need to have confidence. And honestly, I think you need to have like, well, I don't want to say balls, but you need to have guts. Like sometimes that big play, that do or die play is necessary to win a game. But I feel like a lot of times people will get into like the high stakes situations and they'd be too afraid to do anything. So now it's a lot of run up shields and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no one's ever won a tournament that's relevant who wasn't confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to just go in there and execute, and especially when you're in those high pressure situations. Like I can't tell you how many times I've been watching matches. I'm like, oh man, if he went for it, he probably would have got it. Like, or hear people say, oh, that was game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be confident in those reads, and you gotta be confident just in yourself to really go that extra mile. Because that's really what helps people take that extra step, which is why you see some of these greats out here just having those legacies. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they the shit and they play like it.
But you got to do or die quick too. I feel like a lot of times people will do or die, but they'll like hesitate at first, and that little bit of hesitation ends up fucking up their positioning to go for it. Like they go for like, oh, all right, this is the last stock. This man's at 80%. I'm at 140. I put him off stage. I got to go for something crazy off stage. But they'll stand at the edge first, be like, should I go for this? And then they'll finally go off, and that gives their opponent too much time to like, think about how to get around, and then they end up losing the game off that. I've definitely lost a game like that trying to chase this pit off stage, but I waited too long. And I couldn't recover myself. And I was like, man, if I would have just jumped off stage a little earlier, I actually would have got that down air. So it is what it is.
I think if you want an example of that, I think we had the best one, actually, at Genesis. If you watch Mars against Leo, like, if you watch the way Mars plays, he just kills both of them at, like, 50. And if any other Zerus who went for that and they weren't confident, and they're like, I don't know if I should down air here. Like, no, we're both dying. Like, you're not getting any time. You know what I mean? And if he missed that, or if he hesitated, or if he wasn't 100% sure of himself, he would have just died. But he didn't. And I think there are some players that play... I don't even know if Leo is confidence. Like, Leo... he transcends emotion in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? I don't see him... It's very rare that I see him shaky or wobbly. I felt like he... Not even against Mars, really, in that set, because he was so evasive. Maybe against Samsora a couple times. But Leo, like, he's just ice cold. But there are a lot of other players that need that level of confidence. Nairo obviously comes to mind, Tweak. They're just players that play better with that juice. Obviously, ESAM. So, yeah.
Still actually had an add-on to that. It says being too confident a bad thing, though. It is. That's when you cross over to cockiness, and cockiness will get your ass beat. A lot of the times for trying. It's almost like for Smash, I feel like when you're that confident, it ends up crossing over to being like almost disrespectful. And and like sometimes when you go for the disrespect, the opponent will either end up playing harder or like end up playing around your disrespect, and then you're like, now you're behind. So it really depends on the type of player you are. But I know for me that if I get too confident, I start going for some wild shit, and then the game's close. So I'm like, whoops.
I think if you're too confident, you don't make it. Like, if you're too confident, you're not getting to top 16 anyway, because somebody's gonna surprise you. Like, you're gonna die at 20 to some bullshit, or you're gonna lose your stock early. I feel like that it's the same issue as not being confident enough, where you're just not taking enough risks and you're dying. That's just sort of how I see it, but that's just me. All right. One Bree Guy 2. What's the most disrespectful play you've ever witnessed? You guys have any off the top of your head?
The most disrespectful play?
I've got one. Bring up Mars again. Do you guys remember Mars against Day? Do you remember Day Lucario?
Yeah, I remember Day.
Day was dead 100%. Mars, up aired him to save him, taunted, and then immediately killed him again. It was very mean. I don't remember the exact... It was at SmashCon one year, and it was before Mars got big, but that's the first one I could think of.
I'll go with a recent one where Leo styled on Meister at Frostbite and then shit on him with Byleth.
Oh, yeah.
Just because he could. Just because he could.
I can't think of all the top of my head, but those are two good examples. So
I felt kind of bad for Meister because a lot of people were like, that's actually a really bad matchup for Game & Watch, and Leo just pretended like it wasn't. Like, Leo's just like, I can beat you with this shitty new character. And Meister's like, no, this is actually really hard. It's kind of funny. Poor Meister. Ooh, here we go. TRW. Are Shiek and Cloud solo main viable after the patch? Shiek and Cloud.
Like the last patch that happened a couple months ago?
Yeah, I don't know what after the patch means. I know Shiek got changed a little bit. And I guess Cloud did too, yeah.
I don't know. I think Shiek is... I think the only person that's ever going to pilot Sheik the way the Sheik should be piloted is Void, and even then, he's still not even getting the greatest results. I mean, I'm not saying that other people can't get up there, but as of right now, I only look forward to watching like Sheik's Void Sheik
Right.
than like anybody else's Sheik. Cloud, yes, though. Cloud can definitely do what he wants right now.
I don't know how we're necessarily defining like where you want to consider viable, like win a tournament. Like Cloud, I think Cloud could actually do it. I think in the right hands, Cloud still has the tools and capabilities. Sheik, absolutely not. I don't think Sheik, like if you put Sheik in like, Frostbite, okay, you might top 8 it, you know what I'm saying? But the amount of work and effort you have to put in through all those rounds of like tournament play just to get, you're never going to close out a tournament and just win with solo Sheik. I just never could see it happening. Cloud, it would be hard as hell too, but I see it way more of a possibility than what
Yeah, I think Sheik is just hard. I think the biggest issue with Sheik is hard, and even though like the tools that she has are very good, people are doing the same thing with her with like half the effort. I mean, probably like 1/4 of the effort. So like even though Sheik on paper is good, just getting those high intensity moments when someone straight back air can kill you, but your straight back air will not. That shit fucking sucks. Like I just lost to a Bowser today because I had that man at 200 and my back air kept soft spotting, and then and then he just got on the stage and I think he either up tilted me or he side beat me, and I was like, see, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro.
Part of me wonders how good Cloud is offline. Like, because like everybody's like talking about Cloud now, and Cloud's all over online, but like Cloud's biggest weakness is really just sort of it's minimized online for a lot of reasons, and in a world where like it's harder to react to stuff, and he kind of gets first shot at certain neutral interactions, that his special moves are nuts. I think his combination of range, just raw damage output with the special moves and the recovery, like I think he's just stronger now, and I don't want to say he's not solo main viable offline, but I think it's way harder. I don't know if it'll track. Yeah. Maybe.
I think at the very least, all this online success Cloud is having will force or will get more people to be exploring the character offline too, which I think is actually really good for him.
That's a good point.
I think he's certainly easier to pilot than Sheik. So I'd certainly stand by my choice there.
Sometimes a thing happens in League where a champion who's good already but nobody plays them will get like a very minor buff that doesn't actually change anything, but it gets people interested in them, and then they get like, and then they play them more.
Yeah,
I could see Cloud sort of getting that, like, oh, he's actually pretty good. Like Diddy had the same thing. Like that happened a lot, so maybe that'll happen.
DJ Nintendo versus Cloud though.
Kind of gross. Yeah, this is crazy. Siren says, is the economy of Twitch at an all-time high right now? It seems every streamer I watch is having their largest amount of subs they've ever had, including yourselves. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, speak for yourself, man.
Twitch is godlike right now.
Nah, I'm definitely up from where I usually am, but I ain't as up as my boys right now, bro. Y'all, I see even the Cat's doing well, the E is doing well, D1's doing well. The boys are up there, bro. So I think Twitch is just I mean, honestly, it's gonna be in a good spot because what else are y'all gonna do? Y'all at home. Most of y'all are at home. And most of the people that you want to hang out with are probably streaming. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
We end this bit. Hey, I don't even, honestly, I think like I'm interested to see what some people are gonna do after like things have leveled back out. Like, will they still attend tournaments as much, or will it just be okay? You know what? My content is popping. Why not just maintain?
That's a good point.
That? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be.
Some of your favorites might not be traveling as much, guys. You gotta keep that reality in mind. We'll see.
That's an interesting thing. I think people are more open now to. It's weird though, cause like.
But you hit 400?
Yeah, I'm at 420.
Let's go, Mr.
Light it up.
Yeah, You know what? Literally all it was is I put up a sub goal, because I've never done it. I've been streaming for like 5 or 6 years. Not that I've never done it, but like I don't like it. I don't like having a sub goal, but I'm able to stream more often now, and because of certain things that are happening in my life, I'm like, okay, I want to stream more. Here's I want to push this, and I want to make content that I want. So I'm putting up sub goals. What do you say?
What was the sub goal?
IQ test. So I'm taking this IQ test. If I'm superior intelligence over 115, I win.
Hey,
if I lose,
you want a good IQ test website? Hit up Vince.
Vince have one? Does he have one?
Yeah, he'll give you one.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe I'll do that then.
Vince.
I've got a few other ideas. Honestly, dude, I'm going crazy with this hair. I need a haircut. I'm thinking about it 500, just letting Mallory cut my hair. Chat tells her what to do. Fuck it. I'm not going outside anyway. So maybe you guys can decide this.
Nah, bro, you need to go more than 500 for that. They got D1's doing his haircut for 1500. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but come on. I'm small.
Come on, bro.
I'm a baby, dude.
Nah, bro. I got
click maps on the hair.
He said, bro, would you cut your hair for a sub goal? I was like, no. Do you know how long it took for me to even get this? Like, this is like 2 years of growth. I'm not about to cut my hair for no man. So y'all can all leave the next month and I'm back down to 300. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like,
I'm doing a beard dyeing at 1500.
Just shave it. 1500.
That's my thing. I will absolutely not shave.
No.
No.
All right, bro.
I like the dye idea though, just because I'm looking forward to getting beat up when I go to the corner store.
But make sure you remember when Gene dyed his hair, bro. Don't go blonde. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I mean I'm not trying to Cisco it up. We'll come to a consensus, guys.
My boy was looking like Black Santa out there, bro.
Never came out either. Thanks.
Oh man.
Maybe I'll do the hair dye. I don't know. I buzz cut my hair like a year ago and that looked like shit. I was like, okay, I tried it. That looks awful. All right.
Maybe I'll do hair dye too if I can dye it back to black.
Yeah.
I might do that.
That's kind of funny. Buck says, should Villager have a time travel mechanic in the next Smash game? That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Fucking down B, you just go back 20 seconds.
Like Echo, nah, just whoop. Actually, I'm alive. Like you kill him and he just comes back with another stock.
That character would actually get banned. That actually, you'd be right. You guys could get him banned.
That'd be super funny. God. Min Min Gang says, how do you feel about Min Min being in Smash? No, dude. I hate that character.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Of all the characters, she's the most corny. Of all the ARMS characters?
Mechanica and Helix Man are right there. Literally.
Mechanica's dope.
Right there. Nah, bro.
Mechanica.
I played Mechanica. Y'all clown me for that shit.
Yeah, because she was the worst.
Yeah, well, okay. Fuck. Actually, Lola's trash too. But no, Min Min is my second choice. It's Twin Tail, Min Min, and Ribbon Girl are my top 3 choices to get in right now. Max Brass, I'll be cool for that too. And I do not want Springman, and I do not want Helix, and I don't really want Mechanica either. And Bark and Bite, hell no.
Hell Bro, could you imagine if it was Bite and Bark? That would make no fucking
Bite and Bark
sense.
would probably be broken. They would give him some. They'd give him some busted shit, bro.
My idea, what I think is gonna happen, is Springman is a title. It's not like a person, like sort of like James Bond. You know, it's not. Springman is not a person. It's just the title of the main character, and they're gonna have the ARMS 2 protagonist be Springman, but it's not the same Springman. You know, that's how I feel. We'll see.
Okay. So you think an ARMS 2 character would be more likely?
I absolutely think it's ARMS 2. Because I think if it was ARMS 1, it's either, like, they would have said it, or it's all of them. Like, they're having the whole... Like, there's no reason to not tell people, but...
Oh my god, the whole fighter pass is just ARMS characters?
No. Like a Koopalings thing. Like Bowser Jr. Yeah. But that would be hilarious.
Backlash is coming.
Oh, that'd be funny. Let me see... Hexeter, are you guys going to put the DLC Pack 2 on your tax return form as a workplace expense? Yes! I've been doing that shit for years, bro. My whole Steam library. It's amazing.
Yeah, it all goes on there, bro. Gotta save that money. Even if I play that game for 20 minutes, still counts.
Hell yeah, bro. Here we go. Chia. Hi, Chia. Chia says, what are your thoughts on tournament organizers and channels utilizing emulators to run Melee netplay tournaments when they otherwise follow proper Nintendo standards? Why have we seen this and sudden P+ content more acceptable lately? I think it just isn't talked about. Like,
I actually don't know how P+ got around it. Like, that shit was, like, it was, like, eradicated from Twitch. And then out of nowhere, everyone's like, yeah, fuck it, let's just play some P+.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. And, like, no one's saying anything. And I see no one getting banned. All right, I'm not like I'm happy for it though, because the game is definitely still fun. I have it on my computer right now, you know, so it's fun. It just, but also I don't really understand what happened with how it even went down in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were there, but I still don't have like the exact answer or why Project M was not allowed on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just one day, everyone was playing it, and then 4 got announced, and then out of nowhere, everyone started kind of decline on P Plus to Project M to where it just wasn't shown on Twitch anymore.
You want to know my theory? Okay. So I think this is actually plausible just by who this guy knows. Okay. So I think that PM was removed because the developers of Icons systematically wanted to make sure that Icons could take that place as the Melee alternative. PM being there was creating a budding space that they didn't want to have a fight with. So what they did was they went above and beyond. They got Twitch involved. They got Nintendo involved. A cease and desist was sent, immediately halting that production. They were removed. Scrubbed from the face of the earth. But I think it was only for a limited time, and then Icons was set in position to take place. But unfortunately, Icons came up a little bit short. They fell off the mark. And then fast forward like a year and a half later, suddenly it's okay to peek your head out again. And there it is, PM back on the map.
So you think Icons killed?
You think Icons 5 years later killed PM?
No, I believe Icons was already in development, and they saw the threat there. They wanted to eliminate it so that there would be a void, and then they came in and they fill that void. I think this was systematically planned out for years.
You think that Icons was in development for 5 years?
Yes. I think the idea, they were noodling with it. And even if it didn't come out, so what? We took out something nobody knows.
Well, if so, they made the right decision because Icons was nice.
If I remember correctly,
PM. Icons
a decent amount of the Icons team from the PM team though?
Not a decent amount, no.
No, sir.
No, only a couple.
Okay, so you think they just?
And they had the inside information on, look at these IPs being manipulated that they could slip to such and such, and he could slip up the chain even further.
I just want to know how that works up though, man. Like, how did that? So are those people Benedict Arnold's or the people who from
Money Talks?
Okay.
I don't know anything of anything, but maybe. I don't know.
That's just what I thought. That's just my thought. That's my theory.
I think it was just a hot topic at the time. So like now
I think EE is on that Hotep shit right now, man.
I mean maybe he's right. I don't fucking
put the dashiki on, bro.
Dr. Umar, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like the heat is off. Like we've laid low for a little while, and Ultimate's big enough so that like real enthusiasts can get into PM. I'm still not playing that shit because I like working Nintendo events personally, but I love it and I hope it succeeds. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't even know are we even getting any more Nintendo?
Maybe
events,
not,
bro?
but I feel
you though. Play it safe.
I mean, I don't know.
I've just started to reintroduce soft curse words to my Twitter account. So
damn. Yeah.
Oh man.
You never know.
Yeah.
Let me see. But I do love PM and I hope it succeeds. And seeing the small renaissance and seeing like the thing is players can do whatever they want. Like we're in a tougher spot because casters are very easily like we're very expendable.
Yeah.
So, but players could just like, you know, Plup's been playing P Plus like daily, and I'm really glad to see like that game sort of succeed. It's very good. Let me see. Lil Tekka says, "Is having a commentary compilation made of you the benchmark for having made it as a commentator?" And part 2, how come there haven't been any commentators that have blown up past a regional level in Ultimate? I mean, commentary compilations. I don't think so. I only have one, and it's by GR Trash.
That shit don't do nothing. Just perform at the tournament. Make people care.
Yeah. We have 2. Oh, well, yeah, you and I. Phil has a couple, because he's the soundbite like king. 7. Yeah, that's his thing.
You gotta make people care in the moment, bro. You two don't do shit for you like that.
Well, I mean, like the tie flip thing was viewed millions of times. The Jenna Tools thing, like you don't get anything off that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we didn't see a dime, by the way.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And people are still hitting. still hitting us up about that joint. That tie flip joint goes on the front page of Reddit every 4 months. I still ain't seen a goddamn dime. It's all good though.
One. Cool.
Yeah.
What was the other
Part 2. How come no commentators have blown up past the regional level in Smash Ultimate?
All the big ones are still big.
Every top commentator, is most of us are 30 or older. That's all I'm gonna say. There's more to that.
All the big commentators are still big. The same people that were nice in 4 are still nice in Ultimate, and there is definitely space for people to come up and grow. As the chat is pointing out, Senpai did get kind of big on Ultimate. Rod actually got more more commentary gigs during Ultimate. Hazmat, I don't even think I even really remembered Hazmat's commentary till like near the end of Smash 4, and now I remember him all the time through Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean they're not blowing up to the point of like us per se, but that's also discrediting all of the work that we've done before then. So I didn't blow up off Brawl, but I didn't really blow up off of I didn't blow up until like the end of PM, to be honest. And then after that, I just kind of carried that momentum forward. So once you do blow up, you just can't stop.
And then they screwed us out of Apex.
What?
Remember we were the Tuesday Night Delight, and we were all positioned to do the top 8 for PM at Apex, and then they were like, "Oh, this is a sponsored event now. We got to cut PM."
I remember.
Some stupid pools and Brawl or something. I was like, keep that shit.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is like top 8 has 2 chairs. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Like you could do split top 8s, then it has 4 chairs, but I don't like that. I know some people do. I'm personally not a fan. But even then, like, are you going to do a split top 8 and a split top 16? Because that's 8 chairs. That's still only 8 people that are at that, doing that. It's like, and like, there's nothing wrong with doing top 32 64s. I'm not trying to like downplay that, but if you're talking about like blowing up, like doing top 8 16s, there's just people have been doing it longer. People have more history. People have more knowledge. People honestly, in a lot of cases, have a stronger work ethic. If I'm being honest, too.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people who just like.
It's not just hopping on the mic, bro.
Yeah, it's harder than you think.
What are you doing? What else are you doing? How you growing your brand, your reach? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I think there's actually a decent amount of people too that don't really love the game as much as they say they do. I still love doing Evo's pools. Like, I know I'm gonna do top 8, and I don't give a fuck. But like, I still want to do as much work as I can, and Evo's pools are actually hilarious. Like, there's Evo's pools are like a different breed, bro. Like, that shit.
The
is
Halo
different.
Master,
like,
or whatever
so
that guy's name was,
bro.
the Snake player.
Yeah, it is so different down there, man. And I love it because like you have to find something that you like. This is my only commentary advice for most people. You have to find something that you like that you can see in every match. And my favorite thing to see in a low level match is who will make the first decision or who will make the right decision first. And that shit takes like 40 minutes. That shit takes like 40 minutes, bro. I love it. I love it so much, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they just, it's that, and like realizing that, for a long time, you won't be shit, man. Like I wasn't, I was getting picked by people who I did not feel were better than me for a long time. And instead of complaining about it and getting on Twitter and Facebook and shit and complaining, I just kept working until I was, easily considered better than them. So, when people start to complain about shit like that, or they've been working for a year and they haven't got a top 8 yet, shut up. All right. It took me like 7 years to start consistently getting top 8s, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, everybody wants the instant gratification. You don't know the struggle, bro. You'll never know. And I'm glad you won't know that part of what it was like commentating back then for Smash
too.
Bros. Okay, yeah, yes, exactly, bro. I got gatekeeped so many times by fucking New Jersey, okay? But I still love those guys. It's all good.
I got gatekept by Tantalus. He was in my region.
Sorry, team.
Yeah.
Not today, team.
You remember Wife? Oh my god, was it Smash COD?
Yep.
That was
yeah, bro. Oh
that
my
was
God.
the dumbest shit. Even I was like, I mean, I'll do it, but I think we could rework this team. No, we're gonna go with this. I was
called
like,
him
you
out.
just hate
Like,
TK.
I called him out, and I was like, he was in the parking lot, like, wow, I can't believe you were like, I don't like being confronted like this, especially in front of my wife or whatever. And I was like, look, man, I asked you a simple question. Do you just not like me? And like, that's cool. But before this, all the top 8s were literally done by me and D1. And you know what I'm saying? And I had been working like at the point in time. No offense to E, obviously, but I had been doing more events and working just way harder than him at the time. Not saying you don't work hard, but I was going to every Xanadu. I was going to all the out of state events and whatever. So yeah, I just hit him up and he was like, "Wow, I can't believe you oppressed me in front of my wife." I'm like, "Well, I can't believe you wouldn't pick me when it's obvious I'm the choice out here." But you know what I mean? Like whatever, bro.
Wife just didn't like you. It was wild.
But it's all good. That's why he got his just desserts when they decided to do SmashCon that one year and got fucking shat on. So.
I forgot they did that. Did they do Melee?
Yeah, top 8.
They did do Melee.
Yeah, and they were commentating like it was still 2009. Actually, it wasn't even. I feel like, to be real, it wasn't that bad. I feel like it was whatever. It's just one of those things where like I'm only going to shit on them because I've been shit on for the same reason, so I get it. They didn't keep up. You didn't keep up with the scene. So there's a bunch of new tech and stuff that you just weren't like, were not. You're not keeping up with. It'd be like if I decided to do a top 8 again right now for Smash 4. I'm not keeping up with Smash 4 right now. Like I probably still might know some shit, but there might be someone who's out there who's still developing the Smash 4 metagame. So like, or let's even go further back. Let's say if I did top 8 for Brawl, like I'm not a Brawl commentator anymore.
I don't know Cody. I don't know what Cody's done. I know he's nice, but like
yeah.
There's like a guy named Cody. There's a guy whose name in Brawl right now who's like X something. It's like a number. It's like a bunch of number. It's like something like that.
Oh, you talking about V115?
No, there's another guy. He's a Meta Knight player. I don't know. It's some like combination of numbers and letters. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing in Brawl.
Yeah.
So
I can't go back for that.
Right.
And so like that's what you gotta give respect to do. Like I when I do other games, I never want anything higher than like a top 32.
Yeah.
Because like there are established commentators in those games, and I don't feel like I am there yet. So when it comes to Melee, I just want to do pools. When it comes to Tekken, I just want to do pools. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Soul Calibur, I just want to do pools. You do not want to disrespect the game. And if they offer me a top 8 and I know that someone else is there that will do a better job than me, then I give it up. I actually gave up my top 16 Soul Calibur block at Combo Breaker last year to someone else because I was doing top. They were doing top 32 and I was doing top 16. And I was like, no, you know way more about this game than me. Let's switch. So yeah, man, show respect. All right, damn it.
Yeah, it's about the good of the broadcast.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Brooklyn Will says, with Salty Bet recently taking the Discord over, do you think such a thing could work for Smash using a mix of CPUs and amiibos? I wish that Miis could be like, if we had like 8 different types of Miis, you could really make a fun Salty Bet. Like, because you could make Miis of everybody. The problem is if you only have 3, it's not as fun. Although I guess with like movesets and stuff. The problem with Amiibo is they're going to stomp every CPU. Because Amiibos are like ungodly strong, right? There's a way to do it. There's a way to Salty Bet it, I think. The problem is like CPU Robin is infinitely less interesting than fucking Peter Griffin Family Guy. You know what I mean? Just like ridiculous fighting game characters that show up on Salty Bet. And you don't know what they're going to do. Like, it's not the same. So
Yeah.
it would be cool, but not quite as magic. Action V says Arms Fighter is going to be a frustrating mid-tier with the only good player at this character being a Tokyo resident who top 32's regionals with the occasional top 8 placing. True or false? That sounds like a Belmont to me.
That sounds like that's dope. Like, that sounds like a question at the very end. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I need to see what his F Smash does. That's all.
That's true.
I don't care about the rest of his kit. I just want to know if his F Smash will go across the stage or not. Yep. And yeah, well, the rest of his kit we'll figure out. But yeah, you know what? Dope. Next.
Graham says, do you think the online meta will effectively change how the offline meta develops when it can continue in the future? Not really. I feel like it's just gonna maybe breathe life into certain characters like Cloud. Maybe only Cloud. I don't see Ness. You know what I mean? Ness isn't.
I don't see Ness, but I see more. I see more Rob mains coming up.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay.
Give it to Rob.
Yeah, I mean, Rob was already pretty popular though, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone will start bringing. I don't think there's gonna be much change, because again, Wi-Fi, LOL, Wi-Fi, whatever. I think some people might try to do their Wi-Fi stuff offline and get clapped for it, 'cause now you can parry easier. But outside the meta changing, I haven't really seen anything too crazy. Like I haven't seen like a Robin win a tournament or anything like that. So yeah,
I feel like some players, like some top players, have said that they don't play their main online because they don't want to learn bad habits. So like,
I'm wondering how that's gonna affect them, like just in general.
Sure.
Though. Like how do you, so somebody like Leo, right? I've never seen Leo use Joker in an online tournament. So will his Joker be as polished and up to snuff when he does eventually attend an offline event? That's kind of
yeah, that's a good point.
where I'm at. I'm very curious about that. Actually, I'm very curious about that.
Sure. All right. Mark says, "What's your favorite thing about being a dad?" And I'm not gonna answer that second part. That's mad personal.
what the?
They just
Now I want.
They just asked, "Will you two be joining me in fatherhood anytime soon?" I don't.
Oh, me?
That's personal, bro. Come on.
I
You don't go to a wedding and it's like, "When are you getting married?" Come on, man.
I don't think so, but I would not be opposed to like having a child within the next 2-3 years.
Mhm.
So yeah, there you go.
I mean, I don't know. I might have a kid. I might have a kid now. You just don't know. So you can't really plan for that kind of stuff. You just kind of got to go in the moment. So whatever happens, happens, baby. We'll find out together.
Well, Mal and I definitely planned for it, just to be clear. It wasn't just like, whoops.
There you go.
The best thing is she learns every day. Every single day you could see like she's grabbing at things now, and like she's like, you can see her like, I don't know, she's beautiful. I didn't want to be one of those dads like gushed about her, but oh my god, man, like it's amazing.
That's great. You should be very proud.
It's amazing, dude. And Mallory's a great mom, and I love her so much more, like deeply now, because she's the mother of my child. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy who has a kid and like everything's about the kid. You get it. You've heard this a billion times. I'm very happy with my family situation, and my baby's very cute. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, there's Mallory now. She knows I was talking about her because she was here. You guys want to see her? Hold on. Really quick, because I don't want to. Oh, she needs a change. Say hi, Julie. Here she is. There she is. She looks a little serious.
Oh, let's go.
Julie. She's a little.
Let's go.
She's a little serious right now, but.
Are you gonna smile?
Tony Babby.
Hi.
Yeah, when we get in the Babby emote.
Maybe.
Oh,
I'm
she's
trying to get
fine.
her to smile.
Ah!
Wait.
Ah!
Alright, she's not doing it. She's probably very tired. She was out all day. Okay.
Are you smiling? Are you gonna say goodnight?
Taking over the show. I love you.
Ah!
Hello. Okay, anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to take over the show. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Anyway, things are great. Let me see. Rochief says, does it ever feel like Nintendo is only holding the scene back? From an outside POV, it only looks like tournaments are being marked with a Nintendo license stamp. No.
Not anymore, at least.
I can't speak to what happens behind closed doors. Like, everybody's like, oh, Nintendo's stopping Red Bull from doing shit. Nintendo stopped. Like, I can't speak to that because I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of the shit that...
The only time I think Nintendo actively stopped anything was that Melee shit at EVO.
Yeah, which was
And
stupid, but that was years.
That backfired hugely.
Right.
Huge. Honestly, I bet you that moment is the whole reason why the Fixed Ultimate Online shit is happening right now.
Yeah.
We did it before, boys! That was different.
Yeah. I feel like people aren't appreciating the stuff that they do. So like the online open that we casted and that brought people into the scene, they actually also did something that not a lot of people talked about. Do you guys remember that Nairo player profile they did at EVO?
Mhm.
That was on the Switch homepage. Like, that was something that came up when you start your Switch, and everybody talks about that. Everybody, like, explains how that would be so big for our scene. They did it. They've done all that shit.
Yeah, they can do that stuff. I said the same thing forever ago. Like they should just have that for tournaments.
Yes, like they
know?
can do it,
That you sponsor.
and they've done it before. Their aim isn't to help the people that are going to tournaments anyway. They want to get people in the scene invested that are like curious about it or don't know about it or like are on the fringe. So people that are entering these online tournaments, the NA Opens that are free, like they want to give those kids an experience that you can't get at live events now. Because like there are a billion real tournaments. Why not just have a couple items ones that are for fun, and then if you win, you go to PAX? You know what I mean? I feel like expecting the same thing that everybody else does out of Nintendo is silly, and expecting them to just write like a $100,000 pot bonus check is fucking stupid. Like, why? There's no reason. That's childish.
Silliness.
That's like, I just want to play video games all day and get paid for it. Why? Like, you need structure to this. It doesn't do anything. Anyway, sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're definitely right, bro.
I know. And just
We agree.
that shit annoys me. That's just how I feel. I didn't mean to take over the. If you guys had anything to add, please. I
Oh, that's cool, man. I do that shit all the time, so you good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in the middle.
Let's see.
I don't know if that's true.
Jaden says, do you think top players will stop entering online tournaments with crazy pots? I personally only watch for the top player gameplay, but all they do is complain. Damn.
They do bitch a lot.
I don't think they're gonna stop entering because of the crazy pots. But when the offline tournaments come back, then yeah, they probably will not enter. Actually, I just don't think they're gonna be doing any more crazy pot shits anyway. So it's not even about entering at that point in time. Just feel like this was a replacement and not like an add-on. It's not an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see the fact that obviously when offline competition resumes, like, yeah, there'll be a serious decline in what upper echelon players are entering online events. But the thing is, the caveat with that is it's going to be a decline in money too, because all the online stuff is paying out more than offline. It's kind of fucking nuts when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of like that's a drop off you don't expect. You expect it to be reversed, but it is the reality that we're kind of in, just because I guess it's hard to secure sponsorships and stuff offline.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know. I often don't wonder if sponsors don't want to necessarily commit to events because they're scared at any given moment Nintendo could just pull it. You know.
That's true.
Because they could, if they wanted to, they could.
They could just turn off everything. They could shut down the whole scene tomorrow and just you're gone. I feel like this is coming at a pretty salient time, which is kind of interesting because everybody was talking about like how do TOs deal with the crazy costs of running a major, like renting a building, getting the internet, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Apparently the answer is just fucking go online. Yeah, the lag sucks and you don't get the hype, but like people will watch, not the same amount of people, but everything just sort of seems scaled down now.
Yeah.
But the money's still there somehow from some people, benefactors.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think top players, and I also think top players should be pressured by their sponsor a little bit to play online because they're not going to anything anyway. Like if I'm TSM, I'm like Leffen, Tweet, you guys, like I don't care if you hate it, chop chop. Your job is to play Smash.
Give me one a month.
Right.
Give me one a month.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I just that's how I would do it, but obviously I'm not that big. Mikey D. Luffy says, if Smash was updated every few weeks like League, do you think this would increase viewership since things get mixed up so much, or would it actually scare people off because of the constant change? That's a very good question.
I feel like it would scare people off because of constant change. No fighting game should ever be updating that much. I think that even though, I think that Smash has enough characters to do that though, where they're updating shit all the time. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that'd be pretty trash. Especially with the way that League works is that they buff and nerf shit that's in meta. So imagine if they were doing that same shit with Smash.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we've seen a lot of Lucina lately, so we're gonna go ahead and nerf her down, and then the tier list is changing every other week. Next thing you know, Zelda's finally top tier. There's no lanes or no roles or supports or anything. So I don't know. I wouldn't be about that.
I think people would just eventually get frustrated with the constant changes and consistent changes because, like, how do I invest in like a favorite player or a favorite character,
Yeah.
like somebody piloting that character if they're always getting changed up? Like that would just frustrate me. Like, what the hell's the point? They're just gonna keep butchering it and taking things away from characters, and then if they eventually try and return something, it's never really the same because other stuff has changed. Like it just creates too much of I feel like a volatile cycle that would frustrate more people than it would gain their interest.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, especially when imagine the what did they used to call it, the riot thing when they would talk about the patch notes. Imagine them doing that for Nintendo.
the recap thing.
No, just like when they used to have like freaking other dude come to Morello and stuff, and they'd be like actually going through the patch. I'm like, oh, we still have this.
Oh,
So
I know
we're
what you're
gonna
talking
tone it
about.
down a little bit. Forgot what that was called, but imagine them doing that shit for Smash. Just yeah, that F tilt was getting a little too much usage, so we're just gonna go ahead and tone that down a little bit. Like, all right.
I feel like it's a false equivalency because like in Smash you have so many moves, right? And it takes so long to learn to pilot a character at that level and to be the top of that character, and you have character specialists with decades of knowledge. And in League of Legends you have 4 moves. Like it's not the same. Like I regularly my strat to climb in League was like my 2 mains and then whoever was stupid at the time, because you pick them up easy. It's not hard. I can't pick up Joker or Pikachu right now and go win a local. I can't do that. But if I picked up a really strong League character right now and learned him in like 10 games, I could probably climb really fast because that character's busted. Now they won't be busted in a week. Meanwhile, Pikachu or Joker will consistently be good. But I'm saying like it's not playing a fighting game character is not the same as playing that character, and it would take an insane amount of just. I don't think you would see, like, these players picking up new characters constantly based on who's good. I think instead people would just be burnt out,
Yeah.
So.
But just that too was like I don't even know how you would be able to equate stuff like health points and health regen. What is that, like weight? Like just every other week your character's like a different size. Like
Yeah.
Just
I'm
hitbox
good.
is bigger. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Tito says, what's one random game you're nice at for no reason? Obviously something where you can play against other people. Is yours Power Stone? Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay. Mario Strikers Charged. There you go. One Bry Guy says, what's the most... Oh, he already asked this. What's the most disrespectful place? Somehow it came up. Discounted toilet paper. Palutena in the sheets, yes or no? What?
Discounted toilet paper.
Yeah.
Palutena in the sheets.
He's basically asking, would you?
Oh, hell
What
yeah.
kind of question? Would anybody say no? Like any straight guy? I feel like she's not even a type. She's just like... That's a silly...
She's a snack.
That's a silly question.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like she's
on.
pretty and she's full figured and like who would say no? Like I don't. Okay, all right, bro. Zodi says, do you think the Smash community's stubbornness to ban and experiment new things will doom each game in the long run? It won't doom each game. It puts a cap on it.
I think it definitely doomed Smash 4, but I don't think that's the only reason why. But I mean, Smash 4 got doomed because of Evo. To me, I think that was just a very terrible display of Smash 4.
Yeah.
For sure. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like that's a hard question.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because you can overban shit too, and as you can see, all the things that people were trying to ban in this game have already been like. Not just like patched out or whatever, but they've already been. They're not talking about anymore. When the game first came out, everyone's talking about that Meta Knight shit when he was up air and tornadoing shit, and then no one ever did that in tournament. And then when Hero came out, everyone was talking about fucking RNG, and then there's like 3 Hero players all together. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I would like more small stages. I know there's been a push for that. I think WarioWare should be legal. I think it's stupid that we have so many FDs. But I've always been a fan of more liberal stage lists. But I don't think it's gonna doom the game. You know what I mean? I think it puts a cap on the game sometimes, but maybe not, because I think Ultimate's pretty. I think it's pretty healthy at a top level. A lot of people say it's stale. I don't necessarily agree, but I see why they say that. I don't think it would doom the game, but it might put a cap on it. That would be my answer.
I think that's a better way to say it, the cap, than outright dooming it to the, Yeah, I feel that.
And the chat's saying it, I genuinely think Frigate should be legal too. I think we need more stuff like that.
We need to have a little more fun, like WarioWare and Frigate coming, like just do it. Just have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit. It's cool. It's interesting. You'll see people. It'll be fun to see how people adapt to something so different and drastic, honestly, but not drastic to a point where one character has an advantage over the other. I feel like it's just the stage is a little more, wonky. I'm talking about Frigate specifically. WarioWare is a fine neutral, in my opinion.
Coney, do you remember Bug and Mario Strikers? Yeah, I'm sorry, I never take things from the chat, but yes, I remember Bug. He was like one of the best Waluigi players. I watched him a lot because I was also a Waluigi main. So yeah, I don't know if you know who that person is, but they were very good. So okay. Anyway, that was my boy. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I think we need to sort of open up a little bit more, But no TO, yeah, that's a good point. No TO wants to be the first one to make that stage legal.
You gonna move that mouse?
Oh, is my mouse in the way? What?
It's right on top of EE.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Whoops. My bad. I literally... Wait, why is it picking that up? That's so weird. Okay, I don't know. Because it's doing window capture. Whatever. I think we need to
Now it's on
do
me.
a little different stuff. No, it's not on you. Come on.
It was on
It
me.
was, for a second.
I would have grabbed it, though.
Zodi is another question. If Mario was released as DLC in Ultimate and played exactly the same, how do you think people would react? That's kind of funny, actually.
Who?
Mario. People be like, yo, this is bullshit. You can't go to Yoshi's ever.
I want like Mario, like the character.
Like literally as he is now, but he's DLC. Like he just.
I want them to release Paper Mario.
He's exactly the same.
just Paper Mario 5. Has all the same moves, same properties, nothing changes. Just put and Paper Mario's in the game. Unlike his counterpart, he is 2D, so it's like Mario but Game of Mario 5.
But he's the exact
That'd be
same,
wild.
like everywhere.
Oh my god.
That's funny. I feel like people would call him bullshit, but like people complain about every character now, so it's like not, whatever. Gamer Hugs.
Yeah, he'd have the most impact since Joker. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he would actually be like everybody would be sort of woken up again because all the other DLC characters are not doing it. Not doing it. Gamer Hugs at Corey Station says best piece of Smash merch you ever bought. That's a good question.
Probably that Peach Did I Win hoodie or sweatshirt. That shit is clean. The Summit just puts out really good stuff in general.
I like Summit stuff.
I have is that or the
Yeah, I
Spiff
agree.
jacket, one or the other. But
Yeah.
y'all ruined those damn Spiff jackets, wearing them and fucking everything. So now I just don't even want to wear them anymore. Out there, Spiff jacket and your 4-day-old dirty ass T-shirt. Like, come on, man. Like,
I got swag now. Stop it. Just stop it. All right. Yeah, I would agree. Like any Summit merch, I feel like has always been fire. Actually, Smash GG did this really dope red hoodie back in the day that I was always I think it was like Big House 5 or whatever. They did a really dope hoodie that I was a fan of too. So.
Yeah. Captain N says, is downloading Tinder during quarantine the move? Probably not.
I feel like your first question always had to be, how hard are you quarantined?
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, we can quarantine together if you have literally been by yourself for all this time, but, like, now I want to find out you going to the stores and the clubs and shit, and then you want to come to my house?
yeah. I don't know about that.
That's the move to the ICU, bro. Don't do it. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Branwin says, Branwin just has something nice. I want to say you three did amazing at Pound 2020 with jokes and informative stuff. Stay safe out there in the quarantine. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
brother.
Usually
Appreciate you.
I pass up things that aren't questions, but I wanted you guys to hear that. You guys are doing great. As in TK and EE. Not you, chat. No, you guys are stepping up. Fire at Will says, do you guys have any good wish lists or speculation for the next Smash DLC? We answer this every week. But just say it.
Travis touchdown from No More Heroes.
Earthworm Jim or Crystal.
From Star Fox.
Yep.
And I don't know. We'll answer it once a week. We'll answer it once a week.
He doesn't even like it. He doesn't even like him.
Well, who?
Banjo.
Yo, yeah, I finally got my character, and he's terrible. He's just not fun. He's kind of fun for a little bit, but then he's not fun. So I finally got my stuff. You got to figure out an answer. My answer would be Waluigi or Toad. That's it. But I got everything I wanted, so who cares? I see. Red Panda Plush says, "What do you think when people say that Ultimate's pro scene is boring because there's no drama / strong personalities?"
People still say that? I thought that was about 4.
No, it's the same people. I don't know if people still say it, but people say that there's no like hype or beef or anything like that, you know?
Well, it's because every year through every Smash title, it's like the culture's gotten more PC. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's, there's honestly just a bunch of cream puffs at this point. Everybody's scared to say something or talk some trash. Like Melee was the peak. Brawl was still really good. Smash 4 had a couple of it, but now Ultimate is just like holding hands and singing songs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No one's like, man, you play like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's got that heart anymore. And it's a shame that it's delved into this, but everybody's afraid of getting canceled. But you ain't gonna get canceled for that shit. You just got man up.
Yeah, I think we're good on drama, bro. We've already got enough weird shit going on. Like I think our drama always consists of some borderline or straight up illegal shit, and I'm kind of over that.
But not that kind of stuff. We can stay away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of over that. Like I would like to actually not do that. You know what I'm saying? But also, I don't know if that's coming from like a place of like ignorance though, because I feel almost the same way about a lot of the top players from Melee. I feel like they're not that interesting to talk to. Like I've hung out with them, and like I feel like a lot of the top 5 or the top 10 are like very like not sheltered, but like quiet and like reserved ass dudes. But then you guys will like typecast personalities on them based off their gameplay, and that's fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking weird, bros. But like because that's a personality or whatever, y'all allow that to happen. Like Johnny, STJ,
yeah.
Like he literally has the same fucking look on him at all times, and he has like a super fan base. And I'm just like, are you real, bro? Like he's not even talking. Like he's not saying anything, but his playstyle is hype, and so therefore is transformed over to him as a person. And now everyone's like, bro, Johnny though, bro, fuck out of here, bro.
I feel like Wizrobe is the same. It's like It's like he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything. He plays the game well, and he's young. Like I just.
You know why there's not as much trash talk or beef or stuff, because somebody like Mars will make a tweet laughing at a fucking table set up in Europe, and everybody will call him a bully and some other stupid shit. That's why.
Also, too, we can't show any personality here.
Yeah,
so
stupid shit like that. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I don't have no issue with like if you're quiet and reserved or whatever, but hold the same standard, okay? Fucking top players out here for Ultimate, they may not talk about the shit that I want to hear about. But I think there's a lot of personality within Ultimate. You got Nairo, you got Samsora, you got Cosmos. They may all be in the anime and shit, whatever. But like they're putting their interests out there. But then like when you have these melee cool guys that you guys are or whatever that you guys are now putting personalities on, and then turn around and say that there's no personality in Ultimate, like that shit just doesn't sit right with me. So.
I think it's a holdover of like the glory days of Melee, right? Where you had these very defined personalities of Armada, Mewtwo King, Mango, HBox, but like those days are over. It's just not the same.
Y'all got fiction now.
The playstyle is the window to the soul, bro.
There you go.
Zodiac, baby. Yeah.
I could tell you were having problems in life because you were scared to F smash me on that punish. Word.
You're a Gemini,
damn,
aren't
bro,
you? You missed that ledge dash. I know you're a Gemini. That's a Gemini ledge dash every time.
That F smash attempt was so Leo. So Leo.
What can I say? I'm a Scorpio. All right.
Okay.
All right. Vadius says, "Oh gosh, is there? Hold on. Okay. Is there any chance of a commentators only Wi-Fi tournament just for fun or something? Letting Twitter vote on which character each of you guys can use. I don't think people would be interested in that. Nobody wants to see us.
Nah,
play.
cause y'all don't give a fuck, bro. Like we did that Wi-Fi, we did that fucking crew battle at Summit, and half the chat was, why are we watching this? So no, we're good. We don't want to play for y'all no more.
It's fine.
Like that's that. We have our job. We know what we're doing. We're just gonna do that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's far less interesting than these
I
things.
took 15 fucking stocks, and I was still getting. Oh man, yeah, bro. Why are we watching this when the top players are here? All right, bitch.
Yeah. People don't want to have fun. Let me see. Sean gave us a lesson in networking in 2 tweets, so I'm not going to read all this, but thank you. I hope you guys got to see that in the thing. Legalized WarioWare says, does the current Ultimate Stage list...
Wait. Did that guy, you said he gave us a lesson in networking, and he couldn't even get his tweet read online?
Okay, okay, fine. I'll read the whole thing.
No, I'm saying, like,
Is this what
you
you
don't
want?
know how to fucking network.
Oh, no. It wasn't that. It was like online networking. Like
D1 is definitely not.
like
I'm
data
saying
connection.
suck.
Like data connection. That's what I was saying. That was
Hold
fine.
on. I'm getting baited, but D1's definitely not the best Smash player that commentates. I think I'd have to give that the best Smash player.
No,
that
I'm saying
commentates?
that. What kind of bait is that? Best Smash player that commentates, bro.
No. D1 is. I don't think D1's ever won a tournament.
Hazmat.
I think Hazmat's nice. I think Virum is nice. I think Coney is nice. There's Kataro. I mean,
Yeah.
he might be like top 5. He might be like top 10, but the best. Crazy.
It's definitely Hazmat.
It's probably Hazmat is 1, and then I would say probably like me, Kitaro, and Virum. Not in order, just me, Kitaro, Virum. I think TK when he's playing good is there, but TK doesn't always play good.
I don't always play good.
Zero is pretty good. Shut up, you bum.
All right, bro.
Crescent.
And then I don't know who else. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know. Yeah, it's either Hazmat or Kitaro. Probably Hazmat, but I don't know because who knows? And it's impossible to know because like it.
And at the end of the day, do you really?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the highest any of us are getting is 65th,
No.
so who gives a shit?
Do you really care?
Whoa, brother! I got 33rd.
I got top 32 at Big House.
All right, I got 17th at Thunder, and I lost a Void. So.
Hold on, because they actually update all of our. Let me go ahead and check the EEVisu wiki.
Okay, obviously it's a meme. I mean, what do you want? What do you want?
Alright,
Let me
check the EEVisu wiki real quick. Like,
All right.
all
Let me
right.
see. Legalized WarioWare says,
Yep.
does the current stage list need to change? If so, what needs to change? We touched on this a little bit. I think we need more small stages. I like WarioWare and Frigate. I don't like Castle Siege, but that's a personal thing. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I think we need to mix shit up.
Castle Cheese ugly.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Brian, he already answered this. Which of you 3 is the best Smash player? We talked about that. E-Face says, obviously nobody can say right now, but you guys think we'll get to have Evo and SmashCon in August? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a no, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gone.
I think the main problem with it is because it's that place right now is currently being rented out as like a backup hospital,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying. So, germs could be festering. So that's probably going to be an L.
Yeah, this whole year
At the
might just
moment.
be on hold, sadly. I don't know. Sucks.
We'll see though. You never know. They could move it somewhere. You never know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Here we go. I'm glad you asked. Amon Farrell says, do you think the popularity of #Fix Ultimate Online will convince Nintendo to make any real changes? No!
Fuck no.
Nothing's changing. Literally nothing.
No, they don't care.
Why would they care?
I mean, and they don't need to care. That's the thing. They don't have to give a shit. If they're like, okay, well, if we do this, we can probably make more money. No, if they want to make more money, they release skins. They good. They don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
bro. And it's okay that they don't care.
Y'all gotta understand that Smash
That's just
is
how
still a
business
very,
is.
very, very small subsect of people who own, or the Smash community, is a very small subsect of people who actually own and play Smash Brothers. So yeah, no, just no.
It's not happening.
There's like 10,000 of y'all complaining to the 100 fucking million whatever that have bought the game. So just No. No.
Yeah. Yep.
It's true.
Not good. Just why would they care? Also, structurally, I think people think and we talked about this last week. I think people think it's as easy as like flipping a switch. Like, oh man, we set connection to dog shit. Here we go, pristine. Like that's not how it works. You don't. It's not like they could just fix
They're
it.
about to
that
call
easily.
Verizon themselves.
Yeah.
Y'all got some of that motherfucking fire.
Google help. Help. I don't think people care. Like I don't think they care. And why would they? Would take a lot of time to fix, and they don't need to do that. So there you go. The Berserker, do you think Mii should be buffed, and why? Yes. No, I don't care if I ever see a Mii again.
No.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Mii's are dead.
Yeah. But whatever happens with the game happens with the game. I don't have any wants or needs for buffs or nerfs.
Yep.
Just keep doing it based off whatever info you have, and don't make anyone broken. Thank you.
Please. Nate says, what are some tips to get into streaming Smash for somebody already with a capture card? Play the game on twitch.tv. There you go. John Boy Advance SP, do you think Captain Toad will make it into this DLC pack as a safe Mario/Mushroom Kingdom rep? No.
Yeah, but he can't jump, so
Just
Captain Toad is just he's like another fucking. He's another fucking. What was that? Lil Mac, but except he actually just can't jump.
You're spamming it, but it's not working. Like, bro,
what would he even do?
No.
Like, he
he's
doesn't
a
even
waste of a
fight.
spot.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
He got the pickaxe though, or he's got the pickaxe.
All right. Bardloo, what do you define as a broken and or meta-changing move? I don't know how to.
I'm feeling a strong, that's dope vibe on that one.
Yeah, I can't. No move is broken. Moves can be broken, but in the end, the it's not. I'm trying to think of a meta-changing move. There's nothing like that in this game, I don't think. Like, in Brawl, obviously there's Tornado and up B's, but
I'm feeling very huge. That's dope right now. You know what? I'll go with the air dodge. I go with just game mechanics in general. A lot of characters in this game are bad because of certain game mechanics changing. Like, Mewtwo can't air dodge for free all the time, so he sucks. Plus his tail, but he sucks. Ganon kind of got like buffed per se, but he's still pretty bad. But I feel like it's just the game engine. Whatever the game engine is what's busted.
Captain N, I don't know if I should answer this because I don't want to. Okay, here. What do you guys think about the leaks of The Last of Us 2? In case you guys haven't heard, that game got leaked by a disgruntled employee. If you don't want to see it, turn back now. I don't know if people are gonna be. I don't want to talk about it because but that game got leaked.
I didn't know that shit got leaked.
So be careful.
Damn.
If you care. It's all out there. I don't know why I can't talk about that. We're not talking about it. I'm not talking about it.
Did he get fired?
Yeah.
And that's why he's disgruntled?
Basically,
oh, rip.
yeah. So one of the we're not talking about it. Basically, the guy that worked at Naughty Dog, he was like super overworked and crunched, as far as I know, and so he leaked all the gameplay. Not all the gameplay, but a lot of cutscenes online, including some very story impactful ones.
Damn. So we ain't never gonna get another Uncharted, huh? That's it.
Guess not.
Rip.
Damn. I mean, I'm interested in watching the game be played, but no, I haven't seen any leaks. But that's unfortunate, But you push somebody far enough, I mean, it's better that he did that instead of going postal or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Nub says, how has your guys' experience been with Melee commentators? I guess that means in Ultimate, or do you mean just in general, like meeting them, or like whatever? And what are
I actually hang out with more Melee people more than Ultimate for sure. As far as them on commentary for, if we're going to two-part it, as far as them on commentary for Ultimate, I don't think I've had a bad block with any of them, but I prefer to commentate with Vish if I'm going to commentate anything. That's Melee. If we're going to commentate Melee together, or if we're going to commentate Ultimate together, he's the one that I like to do the most crossover with.
Well, they said, what are your strengths and weaknesses compared to theirs? If you mean Ultimate commentary,
What the fuck kind of?
I was gonna say, if you're talking about commentating Ultimate, I don't think we have weaknesses because like they know the game less. Like that sounds very cocky, but like they don't have the game knowledge to beat us, and they don't have the storyline knowledge. They don't have like the background Like, I'm glad they're doing it, but I don't know what they provide that we don't. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you hear what I'm
And
saying?
vice versa. If we went over to Melee.
Yeah, like if we
know?
went over to Melee, I don't know who's number 28 in the world in Melee. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It's not the same. So.
Yeah, okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
I answered it, but that's still kind of dope.
All right. So. Hondo Jan says all cars now have 3 different horns. What kind of a question is this? Maybe this will be fun for you to answer. Here we go. All cars have 3 different horns to mean 3 different things. What does each horn mean?
Huh?
There are 3 horns on your car.
Okay.
They mean 3
one
different
definitely.
things.
The one is the standard horn. One is the standard
One is
horn.
move.
Okay. The second one is like if you see someone that's kind of fine in their car, and you're trying to get their attention. Okay. Yeah, that's the second one. I don't have a third one. I mean, I don't know. The third one is probably just another version of move.
The third one might be a nice like you go like blah, blah, like that kind of thing. But
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
My horn sounds the same every time.
I wish there was a horn like that was extra mean for people on their phone at stoplights. That shit pisses me off.
That's the move, bitch horn.
I hate that.
That ludicrous plan.
Bum bum.
Move.
That's it. It's just bum bum. That'd be
Oh
nice.
my god.
All right. All right. We're gonna rapid fire because I know it's getting kind of late. I don't want to keep you guys too long. So, all right. Oh gosh. Nope Enriquez says, "What is your guys' least favorite mechanic in Ultimate, and how would you change it?" Probably buffering. I think TK's is running. Is the dash thing right?
Whoa. Well, that's close, but
Okay.
that's like my second least favorite. My least favorite is air dodge to tech.
Oh wow, really? That's interesting.
I hate that shit. That is so annoying because you read the air dodge, but they're too close to the ground, and now they get the full tech animation and roll far as fuck away. I hate that shit.
You know what? I never realized that, but I hate that now too.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
There you go. I'd go with buffer.
Now I hate the game. Let me see. Coney, when will you tell the others about your Animal Crossing? Oh yeah. So during the Pound stream, I was ranking Animal Crossing villagers during top 8 because some of the matches were kind of boring. So
I feel you.
I just had to.
Jesus, what the?
I had to get that off my
fuck are
chest.
y'all
I
doing?
had to get that off my chest. Forgive me. I hope you don't hate me.
Do your thing, baby. We still got through it.
I feel like I kind of knew you were doing something because you just heavily kept like
Oh, I
disappeared for a little bit.
yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah,
yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything on broadcast. Like,
Yeah. I had a button on my mouse to mute my mic so I could just talk to the chat, and then a couple times I didn't hit it, so I just talked to you guys, and yeah, I forgot that was. I tried to find my way out of it, but it was tough. Zodi says, would you rather have Smash 6 have Killer Instinct levels of rollback netcode, or the next Switch dock having a normal Ethernet port? Dude, rollback netcode, what the fuck?
Yeah, roll back now. I'll keep using this fucking dumb. I mean, like, I already bought one. It keeps going to every system.
Yeah.
So
And that fixes everything.
good.
Like, that'd be crazy. Vadius says, what's your take on why kids are beating grown men that have been playing Smash for years? Is it talent, new meta, etc.? A lot of it is time. If you're young, you can play the game a lot. And so much of Smash is just playing the game and learning it. A lot of it is just experience. So that's just I think that's a big part of it. And also the game is highly reaction based. So like, you know, reaction time is important. Being young is important. So yeah.
I feel that.
So Brandon Cook says Johnny is the homie mainly because Mango said he is. LOL. Talking about S2J.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he's not the homie. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people are definitely putting a lot of personality on him that he is not exuding. Like, that is just, I mean, he's a very chill dude. So I don't know how you're getting all these getting all these pieces of personality out of him when he says like 3 words per tournament. So
he's Link, bro.
Yeah.
He's a blank slate. You just put whatever you want on him.
you just draw on him, yeah.
Here you go. Nope Enriquez, if you had to trim the roster for the next game, what number would you aim for? 30. 30 really good ones. There you go. Like, really good ones. Like, get rid of a lot of... Like, Falcon hasn't...
Cut the fat.
Yeah, Falcon hasn't had a game in 20 years. He's gone. Ness and Lucas, gone.
Yeah, 30 to 45 is probably my best bet. We're cutting him down by almost half at least. So
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Kill all the Fox characters. Fox hasn't had a good game in 30 years. Like, just...
Whoa, Assault was nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was the game where you had to do this?
I liked Assault.
Like,
what was
you
this?
had the Wii U. Oh, you guys can't see me
No,
on
no,
cam.
that was
Never
Zero.
mind.
Assault was a.
Oh,
was,
right. You're right.
That was GameCube.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Assault
bad.
was cool.
I'm thinking of the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, Zero sucked. Zero sucked. Yes.
Taz says, if you had to create a new game mode or bring back an old one, what would it be? I would bring back the fucking the trophy shooter from Brawl. You remember that? You had the coins, you shot the trophies?
I would bring back Smash Run for sure. For sure. From the 3DS, bro? Smash Run? Come on,
Sorry,
bro. You're
Break
asleep.
the targets, bro.
You're asleep.
Break the targets. That's so boring.
I liked it.
All right.
It's cool.
Let me go. Last question of the night. Oh, that's a pretty good one. It's G from MD on YouTube. What is your single least favorite move in the game? You pick one.
Spin dash.
Really?
Yes. I think it might just be the sound now that's triggering me the most. But yes, spin dash.
Shit. Damn, that's tough. I
Rob
actually don't know.
neutral air. I fucking hate that. I know you're going to do it every goddamn time, and if I don't play a character with a strong vertical burst, I can't stop it. I'm pretty sure it's that. Palutena neutral air? That's a pretty good one, actually.
Oh, Luigi dash attack. Yeah, I hate that shit because he looks like a straight up punk while he's doing
The
it.
dash attack? That's
Yeah,
the move
that's
you would get rid
How it
of?
looks, bro.
He
You're not
looks
even
like
worried about how annoying it is.
Not grab?
No,
The
he
real
just
answer
like
is
he
Game &
just
Watch
looks like
up
a-
B. The real answer is Game & Watch up B. I forgot.
like a
My
bitch.
bad. My bad. It's Game & Watch is up B. My bad.
You think?
My bad. I think, bro. Come on, bro.
People are saying waft.
Come on, bro.
Chat, I want you guys to answer this. Somebody said Mario Cape. I pray for his soul. He's at this level. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but, like, there's a whole world out there that you don't know about. Like, if you're just getting caped. You know? Like,
Your friend is schmixing your shit all day. Yo, stop!
stop touching the
So
ledge,
cheap.
bro. Let me back. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Right. He's got to be playing like the most linear recovery. He's like playing Fox. His friend just like, oh!
He's playing Falcon. Yo, stop! Recovering low every time. Like, I don't mean to make fun of you. It's very funny. It's very funny. That's very funny.
Oh, shit.
Joker counter? Alright, that one's... Rob side B off stage. You would just have to say off stage in general, or side B in general, though, you know? And it's not that bad.
Yeah, why just off stage?
Arsene is like... Oh, come on. That's not a move, though. Flip jump? Zero suit down B? Yeah. Nikita's not as bad anymore.
In 4, I think I would have said that.
Flip jump?
Yeah.
Nikita used to be worse. I think everybody...
In 4, I
figured
would
out
have said
Nikita.
that before. Sorry, I would have said that before Bayo came out. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You got to do that. All right, guys. I think that's the end of the show. I think the questions have sort of dried up. And, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow. What the hell happened here? The tweak deck stopped loading. Huh?
Well, you have one more from Doc Pickle. He just says any tips from young people entering the job market and coming post COVID-19. I don't actually have because I don't even know what the fuck we're doing right now. So the tips are like, obviously there's going to be jobs that need to be filled, but there's no like surefire. You know, we can't give you a simple answer. This like this is a commentary question. We don't even know when it's going to end. There's so much speculation right now with COVID that like anything that I could tell you would be nice, like a nice little like gesture, but like it just doesn't mean anything because we don't know the end.
Yeah, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of it is just contracting positions because I can tell you the company that I worked for had openings because they had a lot of web content to put up. So they needed people to like, you know, we still need a lot of people to come in and like put a lot of stuff on the website and do a lot of back end stuff. So like that stuff is out there. I don't know if that's like headhunting positions or contract stuff. I don't know, but we had a lot of stuff. It's sort of slowing up now. Like we're at the end of, you know, that right now, but it's not the end of like what's going on. It's just the end of the hiring stuff, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I think that's it. That's it for Blast Zone, fellas. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. This has been another exciting episode, about 2 hours long. I think that's what we're normally gonna sort of try to get this to.
There you
Get
go.
that fat host though, bro. I gotta go do my other talk show.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All right. We're going to kick you over to TK's stream. Fellas, do you have anything you want to plug before we go? Phil, you first.
You already know what it is. EEVisu. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. I'll be live later tonight. Probably gonna try out Doki Doki for the first time, just because, you know, I'll be trying to read and shit. And then I don't know. New YouTube video on Friday. It's gonna be some good shit. I'll tell you that much. Good shit.
There you go. TK.
All right. Well, guys, if you want to talk more candidly about literally anything, tonight is the night we will be doing Real Talk with TKBreezy. First time I've done it in a long ass fucking time. It's where you, the viewer, get to come chat with me, the TK, in my Discord, and we just talk about shit. So if you want to come in and ask a random ass question, do such. If you want to come in and talk about relationship stuff, do such. You want to come in and, I don't know, you just want to come in and just chat for a little bit and do such. But the thing is, Pog you can talk to Pog me. So yeah, bro, come do that right now as I'm about to go live and then, you know, take this host and whatnot. Yeah.
Yep. So do that. We do this every Wednesday. Show up 7 o'clock on 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. We talk about Smash Brothers and anything you guys want to talk about. Also, this goes up on YouTube. I'm going to tweet out everything tomorrow, but it goes on the Panda Global YouTube, so check it out if you're interested. We have one episode from the past up there because we used to do this a lot more and then we stopped, but now we're doing it again. So there's one on YouTube. Also, it's on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff, and I think we need to do a better job of like making it easier to find, so I'll do that in the future. Just, you know, we're finally back, so I'm focusing on that. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming the new Streets of... Are you getting the new Streets of Rage, TK?
Yo.
Yeah, I'm getting that tonight. Midnight release.
Is it like online?
2-player online.
You trying to run it?
Yep.
What time?
So tomorrow my stream, I'm gonna take an IQ test and then I'm gonna play that. So it'll probably be at like 7.
All right, I'm down.
7 or 8.
Let's get it.
One of those two. I don't know.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. And then we're both gonna play Streets of Rage. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to see me take an IQ test tomorrow, show up at 7 or 8. I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll see. It might be fun or not. I don't know. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next time. I'm going to go host TK. Good night and goodbye.